Hi guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Lori, as you all know. This is Coffee Break with Lori. And we'll give it a few minutes. My channel is not very well known yet, so we shouldn't have to wait too long for anybody. We're just going to chat today. If we get people in here that are interested in playing bingo, we will play bingo, but otherwise it's just going to be a hangout session. I gotta close this curtain, it's very bright. I don't want there to be no light. And I forgot my glasses. I'm prepared today. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that curtain keeps opening. I don't mind a little light, but I don't want it to be blinding. The air conditioning unit, or the vent, I should say, is right next to, or right above where the curtains are. I'm sure they'll open up a little bit more again. So I just wanted to find out how everybody's week is going. It's been a crazy week for me. All work. This weekend was a little more relaxing than last weekend. Or no, last weekend. The weekend before that was a little less relaxing because I worked. Last weekend and this weekend I did not work. So, but we've been spending a little more time with Monterey, and that's good. She's getting bigger and bigger and more playful. The bigger she gets, the more playful she gets. But she's adjusting to mine and my daughter's work schedules. So, so my work schedule might be changing soon. I'm trying to give it a little more thought of what I want to do. Okay. Hi, Stephen. And hi, Mom. Yeah, if you go on the one that actually pops up for being live, it's really the same thing. All you have to do is close one and come back to it. Oh, it's Sunday. My last day off. It is what it is. Memo says hi, Stephen. How's your job going? I figured you'd be at work today. Stephen says hi, Mom. You really should get your. Oh, okay. I thought you worked today. Mom, you should really get your YouTube worked out because then you can have a conversation with the other people. Um, uh, yeah, it's just been a crazy week this week. I'm hoping this week coming is a better week. What do you plan on doing? Sorry. Well, like I said, Mom, if you get your YouTube account set up, you're watching through Facebook, so if you set up a YouTube account, you can sign on to YouTube. Oh, yeah. Well, I was explaining to your mama that she should get her YouTube account set up so she can have conversation with other YouTubers. Because Steven's on YouTube, you're on Facebook. No, I mean set up with your account. Set up so that when you're logged into YouTube, you can join in the conversation. If you're not signed into YouTube, you won't be able to join in the conversation. You can only watch. Um, Trying to see. Yeah, you just create an account, and when you have to have a login and a password, and then you just log into it, and you can join conversations. You just have to log out each time. It's just like with Facebook. Same process. So anyway, so are you just working one area, Stephen, or have you moved to other areas? Yeah, but Mom, with Facebook, you have to log in with a username and password. YouTube is the same way. You log into it with a username and password. It just means that you can communicate with YouTubers. You can um, join in conversations. You would know what it is if even if I told you. He works in the Rex department. See, just the name alone don't tell you anything. He handles like envelopes and stuff like that. Just gets them sorted. I worked in that area, but in a bigger Amazon. I worked in the biggest one for Indiana. Yeah, you do. You don't have to log in because you don't log out. When you close the app, you don't log out. You can do the same with YouTube. If you close it out without logging out, then it'll just reopen. But you are logged in on Facebook. You have to. It's for security reasons. Oh. Oh, so you're getting into the area where Nicole works. Gotcha. See, I never did that part. I only did the packaging part. Well, last time I heard, she did. Well, she first started out doing problem solving stuff. Yeah. Um. Staff. Hey. Well, two of my kids are here. Um. Yeah, you guys work in the you quality check for resale of stuff. So tell Nicole I said hi. And Hayden, my grandbaby. Oh Lord. Yeah. Nap time, huh? Oh Lord, he's asleep at 7 o'clock. Okay. Hayden's asleep. Uh, so yeah, I'm just kind of taking it easy. Go back to work tomorrow. I say that with a lot of thrillness. So what's everybody doing? What are you up to, Jeff? Uh, oh, must be nice. I will one day have an air fryer. That's one thing. My deep fryer, the coils on or the things on it broke. So Oh, cool. Uh, I'm playing my cards right. We'll just say that much. I really don't want to get into it on this stream. Yeah, it's one of those things. But this week, I hope will be a better week. I'm thinking about putting my Xbox One in here in the living room. Ah, that's good. Yeah, when I turn it on, I will. I'll let you know when I'm turning it on so I can get it from you. I think I have to reset passwords and stuff like that. So, well, I'm not really laughing it off because there wasn't nothing really funny about it. But yeah. Um, but yeah. But I'm not forgetting, but I'm moving forward. We'll just put it that way and letting it go. Um, I have some phone calls to make, but pretty much gonna drop it and move forward. Yeah. Um, anyway, Stephen, I'm on the PS4. Uh, I I don't have the premium service, so I can only play games by myself. Oh, she's doing her own thing. Let's just put it that way. She's really taking her job seriously, and I'm proud of her for that. But she's involving herself in something that, well, I I won't say I disapprove, but she needs to keep it down. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely hear her in the background. Right now it's Monday through Friday. Her schedule changes after this coming week. Um, but she's going to be working through the weekend, and she has. It's either Monday and Tuesday off or Tuesday and Wednesday off. But this week is still what her schedule has been. Um, but yeah. She works until she's working until after I start work. So best time to reach her is after 8 o'clock at night. Um, if you have to send her a message, send one message versus several, or wait a bit before you send another. Well, I want to say 11 to 7:30, I think. Um, that might differ a little, um, but around about those hours. Um, it depends on if she's working overtime, because her overtime isn't. It's not like, like for me, if I work overtime, it's a whole different shift. Her overtime is, her overtime is, if she wants to work over an hour, she can, here and there, or, hers is per day. She works over. I am going to message Lauren because I don't want her to be too loud. There we go. Yeah. She's having a conversation with her friends. Well, with the work she does, she works. She's a leasing consultant, basically. But anyway, she found out there's scammers posting fake lease houses for lease. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Stephen. Um, but that's a whole different thing. Um, so anyway, she's doing really well with her job. She was kind of showing me some of the stuff that she's doing. Um, I haven't read anything, but she was showing me how many possible leases she's taken, and she's really got them up there. Really got them up there. So I think this might be her thing that she does well. So, well, sometimes reporting them doesn't always work, but anyway, I told her she just needs to be careful. Yep. So, I would go outside, but the sun's too bright. I wouldn't be able to see my screen. Um, I know Monterey would enjoy it when I'm out there. She heard me call her name. Ray Ray! Ray Ray! Uh-oh. She's in pounce mode. Baby girl! You gonna come say hi? Come say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I've been giving her some different things. I've been kind of researching as what is good for her. She likes raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. She loves them all. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of that on about people. Some YouTubers that I follow on my personal account are having the same issue. Oh, she not. She went to go eat her blackberry. She likes broccoli. She likes cauliflower. And really, with moderation, she can have all of these. Here. Clean my fingers. Clean my fingers. This is a berry medley. It was the best way for me to go. She likes things frozen. They feel good on her gums. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries is what's in here. And she loves them. But she likes cauliflower the best. She likes broccoli, but not as much. She likes carrots. And I recently learned that organic carrots are actually better than regular carrots because of possible pesticides. So, so I bought her her own uh, or organic carrots. So I think you've had enough. Yeah, I think you've had enough. I'm clean my fingers so I don't absolutely lick them. Here you go. So anyway, and we found a new milk bone biscuit that she likes. Um, what? Let me go wash my hands real quick. Sorry. What are you doing, girlie? Get back. Good girl. No, come on. Come on. Let's be good girl. Come on. Look what I got. Yeah, these are what I found. These are new. And I hope it's not mirroring. Is everything backwards on this box? Or is it, can you read it the right way? She likes these. Here. Yes, wet. Yes, you can read it properly. Oh, okay. Um, oh, I always think I have a mouse. Settings, video. Let's see if I can turn off mirror camera. There we go. Now it should read properly. There we go. But anyway, they're called gravy bones. They have a gravy on them, baked on them. She loves them. So I mix it up a little. Yeah, I fixed it. It's not mirrored anymore. Um, I'm fixing my keyboard because it's, yeah. There we go. Um, yeah, that's my box for the big yard gate that I don't get to use. I'm probably gonna use it for my garage. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure you'll let me know when you find that out. But okay, girl. Come on. Let's go. You're not supposed to be in here. Let's go. Good girl. She only gets the freedom to walk in one bedroom right now. And that would be this bedroom right here. Only because that's where Lauren's office is set up. Now you want to go outside? Are you going to press your button? Yeah, press your button. She's looking at me like, wait. There we go. Okay. Come on. Go. Back door. She goes out and does her little rabbit hunt. She goes out to the side yard over here by the barn. All right. Well, I guess is that you trying to say goodbye? But yeah, she she goes out there first thing. She looks to see if there's a rabbit. If there is, she'll chase it out of the yard. You know those rabbits are pretty fast, but she's pretty fast as well. um, but yeah, she chases them out of the yard. All right, well, Jeff, if that's you saying good that you're leaving, then have a good night at work. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Steven's gonna rub it in. Steven says I'm off 3 days, so I'm chilling. You work Tuesday through Saturday, or Monday through Saturday. Fried, Oscar. Okay. Well, I'm glad uh I'm glad you found your place. So just make sure you have full focus and make sure you do what you're supposed to. Let's see, it's 7:30. I'm hoping that things start changing for me. I work for a career, not for just collecting a check. And I like what I do. So I'm hoping things get better. Cool. Yep. Time to start learning the responsibilities. Yeah. And in about 18 days, it will be 7 years that I've been there. Well, it was 17 years in February, so 17 and a half years. Or, sorry, 7.5, not 17. Oh, Lord. 7.5 years on this August 17th. That's also when I get my 3 weeks of paid vacation, which I'm looking forward to. I would like to take a week off um, uh, in the fall, early fall, and then I'd like to take a week off like late spring. And then my other week for whatever. A week is, yeah. Yeah, it's paid. 3 weeks of paid vacation. But my weeks are only 4 days long. Keep that in mind. I work Monday through Thursday nights, third shift. If I work Friday on third shift, it's overtime. Well, if I work any time on Friday, after I get off work at 5:30 Friday morning, if I work after that, it's considered overtime. Unless I'm making up lost hours. But yeah, vacation time is usually paid. Unless it's unpaid. You can have unpaid time off. So, but yes, mine is 4 days a week, times 3 weeks. So it's 12 days. 12 days of vacation time. Until I'm there for 10 years, and I think I get an extra week. You get a week for the first 6 months of employment. And then at a year, you get 2 weeks. And then at 5 years, you get 3 weeks. And I think at 10 years, you get a month. Unpaid UPT is unpaid time, correct? Oh yeah. Um, when do you get vacation time, which is paid? After a year? That would be something that you might have to check into. Find out when you get paid vacation time and how much, just so that you know. Well, sometimes you do. It depends. So that'd be something that you'll probably want to ask about when you get paid vacation time and how much you get. You might get it after 90 days. You might get it right away. You might not get it until you're there a year. It depends. Every company is different, but at least you'll know when you get it. I miss Amazon. I really enjoyed working. Well, I worked at the one in Whitestown. So um, they hired a DJ. When I last worked there, um, well, not the last time because my current job kind of messed it up for me. Um, and I pointed out. But they hired a DJ. I worked during the holidays. Remember, that's when you got your computers, or you all got your computers. Well, me, you, and Lauren, anyway. Yeah, it'd just be nice for you to know. Well, it's better that he asked a management just in case it's different. You know, they recently went to paid every week when they've been paid every 2 weeks forever. So it's probably best that he asks management. That way he's not misinformed. I'm not saying Jeff or Nicole would giving bad information, but it's better that he gets it from management, because they will know if there's any changes or anything. Um, but yeah, they hired in Whitestown. They hired a DJ, a live DJ. They played like a DJ would play on the radio station, who played music, and then they had drawings every night throughout the holidays. So that was really fun. I enjoyed the music. Music, motivates me. I play my music at work because it helps to motivate me. Um, Sometimes other people will play music and I'll listen to their music instead. Um, but yeah, it's music is a motivator, and I was a top performer, and I was only a temp. When I worked there, I wasn't an Amazon employee. I was a temp employee. But they remembered me when I went back the second time to work. They remembered me because I was a top performer. Um, that was the year. That was when Xbox One was coming out, PS4 was coming out, and Amazon was delivering. um, I'll never forget that. I was putting out all kinds of Xbox Ones and all kinds of PS4s. People were buying them to wipe them out of stock. Essentially, that's what they did. But that's when I worked there, when the Xbox Ones and oh, it started. The Xbox Ones and the PS4s came out. That's when I worked there, and those were selling like hotcakes. Um, but I was putting in every week approximately. I'd work my 60 hours at Amazon, and I'd work 10 hours because work was slow. So that's why I was everybody was told, if you want to go out and get a holiday job, all you're all welcome to do so. Work is just really slow. I mean, they had work for everybody to do. It was just that you know fully staffed. They were going to VTO people. Um, so I had an opportunity to work at Amazon, and I did 60 hours a week at Amazon, and because that's the max you can work, and then 10 hours at my job, and that basically paid for my insurance and um, my 401k, my retirement plan, and all that. So um, it it took care of paying for that. I probably had gas money after that. My biggest pay was from Amazon. Of course, I made more at Amazon than I did at my job, um, believe it or not. Um, but I only worked there for maybe 3 months. September. No, it was October, November, and yeah. I worked until, well, we had Christmas Day off, and then we were supposed to go to work the next day. And I was like, well, I am supposed to technically be back to work. So I don't remember if I worked the day after Christmas. I think I did, but I was like, this is my last day. I have to go back to my job. Because we had to work, I think we had to work one day before the new year. And then we could volunteer to work or something like that. And, you know, I had to go back eventually, so I couldn't continue on. And that's when Amazon was hiring at $18 an hour because normally their pay was like 13. But they were paying people for their peak season for holidays, Christmas time, and Thanksgiving and Christmas or whatever. Um, they were paying people a higher rate to come and work for them to get them through peak. So they gave everybody that worked through there $18 an hour, and it it was helpful for at the time. And but as soon as the peak was over, like right after Christmas, they took away the $18 an hour and took everybody down to 13. And I'm like, well, that's when my time stops. um, I can't have a second job that makes less than what my first job is. So, um, but yeah, that's how that one worked out. Uh, so anyway, and I don't know if they're gonna allow to be able to do that this year. Um, things are kind of sort of slow at work, so um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We had a very slow planting season. Normally we get slammed. This year it didn't happen. We barely got any work at all. And we stayed busy, but it wasn't excessive. Normally we get slammed. Normally our peak season is like, you know, one year we had over 80 trailers on the lot, and this year it was nope, not anywhere close. Um, so I don't know if this year will be any better, but I can only hope. Um, I'm gonna probably say no. It probably won't be any better, but anything can happen. I know, without really going into politics, because I'm not really doing that on this channel, but gas prices have a lot to do with how our business stays busy. Um, Diesel mostly. Diesel is the prime provider of, I mean, not only tractors, but um, they have to get our merchandise has to go from overseas to the States, imports. And, um, 18 wheelers have to carry it from port to their destination. So diesel is a big part of how our business runs. So, um, watching the diesel price go down. Actually, gas prices are coming down a little. Um, it's like 3.90, I think. I can't remember. But it was almost $5, if not right at five, um, about a month ago. So I heard diesel prices are starting to come down. So hopefully that has an effect on how busy we stay. So Yeah, we hopefully we get busy and overtime starts kicking in. The more overtime I get, the more I the more my bonuses are. Um, we get them every quarter, and um, yeah, the more overtime I put in, the more that my bonus will increase. From it has a you have a base pay. The more overtime you put in, the more that base pay increases for your bonus. So we'll see. Um, so I'm kind of watching the gas prices pretty closely. Not only for my personal use, but for that as well. Because I think that's our biggest factor right now for why we're not very busy. So, um, yeah. Other than that, anybody else have anything to talk about? I think I'm gonna probably go, and I know there is a band that I follow that is at the Lollapalooza. I don't even know where it's at. It might be Chicago. Um, anyway, I believe comes on at 10 o'clock, so that's what I will be doing. But I have to cook dinner and hopefully get to enjoy that after I'm done. um, so I'm going to start cooking right after the stream's over. So Steven, how about you? You got quiet. Yeah, Mom, as soon as you get a login, user ID and password for YouTube, you should sign into YouTube. And you can, you could, if you have more than one device, you could sign into Facebook and YouTube on different devices, but just listen on one. And you could have conversations on others. So, um, if you want me to help you out with that, I probably can, but it would have to be on the weekend.
Is she still outside?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and I'm hearing that temperatures around everywhere are going to be extremely hot this week. So I hope everybody stays cool.
No.
And
No.
what?
You want her playing with
Why you are?
You want her playing with this while you're on live? Alright, here you go.
I'm getting ready to get off anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the heat. It's going to be extremely hot. So do everything you can to stay hydrated and stay inside or stay in shaded areas where there's plenty of breeze and be very safe.
You forgot to throw this
Yeah.
away.
It's gonna, I mean, without the heat index, it's gonna be 100 plus degrees. So, yeah. Monterey has got her squeaker. She squeaks it. No, well, I mean, you're signing up for an account. With your account, you automatically get a channel, but you don't have to utilize it. You only utilize it if you want to. Nobody's going to know you got a channel until you advertise it. Silly girl. Yep, gotta have those electrolytes. I know it does help me. I drink a lot of water while I'm at work. I have since it started getting hot. I have drank a whole lot of water. I constantly have water, ice water on me. If it's melted, I go refresh. At lunch, I've been drinking Gatorade, and that helps to, because I like something with flavor. But so at lunchtime, I drink something with some flavor, but it's Gatorade, and it seems to help me. Um, I know here lately, yeah, I drink pop. I'm not going to deny it. Sodas. It's, you quit smoking. I don't drink coffee as much. Well, it's summertime, so I don't really drink coffee a lot anyway. Okay. Well, I can help you with that. It'll have to wait until next weekend, but if I'm off work next weekend from overtime, I'll come over and help you set it up. Um, but soda is my last thing. I have figured out a way to drink more water, and I do drink more water. I actually got me some water flavoring, so I think that might help me. Yeah, it's Monterey's little squeaker toy.
Her little octopus.
It's an octopus, but right now it's only got what, 2 legs. But yeah, it's just her squeaker toy. I think it's made by Kong. It's a brand, but anyway, yeah, she keeps the legs. She's got the legs spread out everywhere. But anyway, yeah, I'll help you set that up next week. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and go and start my dinner, and we'll figure out what we're having first and then start it. And so I hope you guys have a enjoyable week. Stay safe. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. And of course, if anything should happen and I should come home and they offer VTO, I might go ahead and do another stream. But those will be surprise streams. That's why it's important to follow the channel. You'll get notified at least a half an hour in advance anyway. And then I can come on and do a little bit more time on here. The goal eventually is to be on here every day, and eventually have it constantly on. I'd like to think of this more of a chat room than anything else. So, but anyway, we start out small and you see where it goes. So, But anyway, everybody take it easy. Have a great week. Stephen, I hope you have a good night at work, or good night off from work first. And then when you go back to work Wednesday, have a good week. And Mom, you have a safe week. Let me know when you get those results. And I will talk to everybody later. Take care. Bye.